Hello Year 6 and welcome to Tuesday's maths lesson. I've been really impressed with the work that was sent in from yesterday doing short division. I can see that you've really remembered how to do short division and done remainders and written them as a decimal. Really proud of you with all the work that I have seen. So a massive well done from me. So today we're going to move on to going over long division. Now we did start this. Some of us found it quite tricky, which is fine because it is quite tricky. There's lots of steps. So I'm going to go over it with you. And because it's quite tricky, I'm only going to ask you to look at one section of page 16. So you are only going to be looking at these questions. So just section 1 today. You might want to do them in your purple book because you might need to write the working out down. So I'm going to go over a couple with you, do a couple together, and then you can have a go. It is quite tricky, but I know you'll be brilliant. Now, before you start, you need to warm your brains up. So I have got a game for you. I've put the QR code on here. So if you've got another device that you can scan the QR code on, do that. If not, it's called Demolition Division. You can type it into Google. Now, when I typed it in, Demolition Division, it came up, it was the third one down. So it's this one here. Now, it's about remembering your division facts. So when you go on play, you can choose your name. And then it tells you which to use. So the left and right key, you can strike with the space bar or the up. Okay, I'm doing from 1s to 12s. Click to play. And then I have to, so it's 4 divided by 2. And so I have to hit them before they get to me. Oh, if you hit the wrong one, they've started shooting at me. So if you hit the wrong one, you'll lose a bit of your wall. So it's just to get your brains warmed up. So you have a couple of games of that at first to get your division facts into your mind. So long division then. So I'm going to go over the first one with you. So I'm going to go over the first one. We're going to do the second one together. You have a go and then I'll help you with it. And then I'm going to leave you to finish the rest off. So the first one is 225 divided by 12. So because it's a 2-digit number, we need to use chunking. So if you remember, you have to cast your minds right back to when we did this before, when we had the biscuits and we took chunks out. So we used multiplication. We wrote it in the brackets next to it. Have a think if this is coming back to your mind. Now, I said we often started with multiplying by 10 because it's quite a nice, easy one to multiply by. Because I can do 12 times by 1, which is 12, and then put my 0 back on. Now, and then I put the answer there. I wonder if any of you can remember what we needed to do next. So, yeah, we take away the answer that we've got. So 5 take away nothing is 5, 2 take away 2 is 0, 2 take away 1 is 1. Now, I can't do another 12 times by 10 because that would be too big because I've only got 105 left. Now, really top tip here. When you write your number in brackets, make sure you write it next to it so that you don't get confused. So now I've 105. So I'm going to use my 12s a little bit here. So I'm going to do 12 multiplied by 6, I think, because I know that is 72. And I'm going to take it away. So 5 take away 2 is 3. I can't do 0 take away 7. 10 take away 7 is 3. So I've got 33 left. You might have a different number here than me. So now, my 12. So I've got 12, 24, 36. I can't do 36 because that's too big. So I'm only going to be able to go to 24. So that's 12 times 2. Okay, so that gives me 24. So 3 take away 4 I can't do. So 13 take away 4 is 9. 2 take away 2 is 0. Now I can't do another one, okay, because 12 times 1 is 12, so that would be too big. So that's going to be my remainder. Now I wonder if anyone can remember what I did here with these three numbers. Have a little think what we did. So, did you remember that we needed to add them together? So I need to add 10 and 6 and 2. So 10 add 6 is 16, add 2 is 18. So my answer, my answer would be 18. But then I've also got these ones here. I've got 18 remainder 9. Now this is quite a tricky method. Like I say, it's got lots of steps. We're using multiplication to help us, so that can be a bit confusing. So we're going to do the next one together. So your next question then is 595 divided by 11. Okay, so I'm going to be using the 11 times table this time, or multiplying by 11. So in my brackets, it's always going to be 11 multiplied by something because that's what we are dividing by. So I'm going to start straight away. Now I could do 11 times 10 because that's a nice easy one. But if you want to challenge yourself, I could do this because I know that 11 times 2 is 22. And then put my 0 back on. We used that strategy last week, so that might help you. So then I take it away. So 5 take away nothing is 5. 9 take away 2 is 7. 5 take away 2 is 3. So I'm going to do that one again. I'm going to do 11 times 20 again, because 220 isn't bigger than 375. So 5 take away nothing is 5. 7 take away 2 is 5. 3 take away 2 is 1. Okay? So I can't do that again because 155 is smaller now. So I'm going to do 11. This time I'm going to do 11 multiplied by. Now I know that 11 multiplied by 12 is 132. I know my 12s. 132. So 5 take away 2 is 3. 5 take away 3 is 2. Nothing take away, so 1 take away 1 is nothing. And then I've got 23 left. So again, using my 11s, 11, 22. I can't go to 33, so I'm going to have to go to 22. So 11 multiplied by 2 is 22. And then 3 take away 2 is 1. 2 take away 2 is 0. So that's going to be my remainder because I can't multiply by 11 again because 1 is smaller than 11 times 1. So that's going to be my remainder. So whatever my answer is here, it's going to be remainder 1. So then remember I add these together. So I've got 20, add 20 is 40, add 12 is 52, add 2 is 54, remainder 1. 54, remainder 1. We're going to do one final one together. I'm actually going to get you to pause the video for this one. So we're going to do a final one together. So that we'll have done 3 of them out of the book together. So then you've got 5 to do on your own. So the next one is 2,496 divided by 80. Okay, so I'm going to actually get you to pause the video to have a go at this one. I'll start you off. So we're going to be doing 80 multiplied by something. Okay, so pause the video now and have a little go. Right, so you should have had a go at that one. I know it's tricky and I know you're going to have to persevere and stick with it because this is quite a tricky concept to have a go at, especially at home. So I'm going to do 80 times 20. Okay, because I know that 8 times 2, so if I do 80 times 2 is 160. Or I could do 8 times 2 is 16 and then put my 2 zeros back on. Okay, so 6 take away nothing is 6. 9 take away nothing is 9. I can't do 4 take away 6. So 14 take away 6 is 8. And 1 take away 1 is nothing. So I've got it down quite a bit. Okay, so then I'm going to do 80 times by 10. Okay, because 8 times 1 is 8. I'll put my zeros back on. So 6 take away nothing is 6. 9 take away nothing is 9. 8 take away 8 is nothing. Okay. So now I need to use my 80s again. Okay, but I'll use my 8s to help me as well. So I'm going to do 80 multiplied by 1. Because if I do 80 multiplied by 2, I'm going to get 160. So 80 multiplied by 1 is 80. So 6 take away nothing is 6. 9 take away 8 is 1. Okay. I can't do any more because 16 is smaller than 80. So 16 is going to be my remainder. So now my final step with these then. So I've got 1, add 10, add 20. So 20 add 10 is 30. Add 1 is 31. 31, and then I had remainder 16. So you are going to have a go now. Remember, today is just section 1 because there's lots and lots of working out for you to do. So just section 1 today. There's 8 questions. We've done 3 together, so you've got 5 to have a go at. Use your purple book. Keep rewinding the video to have a look at each step because it is a tricky concept. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of your work. I know you'll try your best and do what you can. So well done.